Dylan Williams, man.
What's up,
Dylan,
boss?
how you doing, bro?
I'm doing good, man. How you doing?
I'm doing good, bro. Can't complain. It's Friday, so it's a beautiful day. You know
Yes,
what I'm
it
saying?
is.
Welcome to Atlanta.
Yes, it's my first time.
It's your first time in Atlanta?
This is my first time in Atlanta.
Whoa, bro. So, like, since it is your first time in Atlanta, is there anything that, around the city that you've always wanted to do or, like, experience?
Dude, I want to check out the music scene.
Yeah.
Everybody's been telling me about it, so
Yeah.
I'm excited. I've seen music scene all over, but not here, so I'm ready. I'm ready.
Well,
for
you
it.
got the right hat on for the occasion, man. You
Yes,
gonna
sir.
fuck around and find out
Walk
for
around,
sure.
find out. Alan Stone, appreciate you for
Yeah,
that.
yes, sir. Yes,
Appreciate
sir. All right, so let's jump into you, man. First of all, like, where did the music journey start for you?
Wow, that's a good question. I mean, so both my parents sang like when they were younger. I mean, my mom sang in high school choir. My biological father sang in like a lot of weddings, so I watched that growing up. But I think it started for me just like, I always sang in the car, but when I started going to church, I sang a lot in church too.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I grew up just around a lot of music, a lot of good music. So,
Yeah.
I went from loving country music to loving R&B to loving gospel to loving soul, just old soul music, man. So,
That's what's up. So like I guess when did you like drop your first R&B song, or what genre did you drop your first realm of like your first song in? Was it R&B, or were you like trying different realms before you got here?
Before I dropped my first single, I definitely tried a lot of different things. I've recorded a lot of tracks.
Yeah.
And some of them were just for fun. I really enjoy writing, and I really was trying to find my voice. And with this new single that I just came out with, this is my first official single.
Word. Okay.
As an artist, and I wanted it to have a little bit of everything. Like when you listen to it, it's very old soul feeling, kind of in the 90s, kind of like old soul with 90s feeling, and it's got a little bit of gospel in there, just a little bit of country. You'll hear my twang. You'll hear my twang if y'all watching. So.
That's what's up. So like you're a Dallas, Texas native.
Yes.
A lot of good music has always been coming out of Dallas. Whether it's the hip hop realm, country, like whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? There's always been good music coming out of Dallas. So like growing up in that area, like who were some of your early influences?
Early influences, like
musically, and it doesn't
musically.
Have to, yeah.
I didn't know if they had to be in the Dallas area.
Oh no. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm saying, like you get a range of music coming in through Dallas, so it's just like, of course, there's people from there.
I mean, like I said, so I think what really got me I used to listen to a lot of country. Like my mom loved country. She also loved pop music too. But but Rascal Flatts I always loved, and like they just know how to sing, man. That was one of my earlier influences. And then when my mom remarried, my stepfather, who I just call my dad, shout out my dad, he introduced me to a lot of also like 70s. He loved listening to Prince. I listened to Michael Jackson, but I loved The Temptations. I loved Bill Withers. I loved, and then like he showed me a lot of like 90s music. Like I love Sade. I love Brian McKnight, and then like that was what I grew up on, man.
Yeah, I mean, the list goes on. He tapped you into some good music early
Oh,
on.
so good.
That's what's up. So like with this being your first single, I'm pretty sure you've been around, like kind of promoting it, doing live shows, different things like that, right?
Yeah.
So how has the response like from the people been like towards you and your music? Like how do you feel about it?
It being a new single, I haven't been able to present show it to a lot of people, especially at the shows I've been doing, but like a lot of them been telling me like they feel like this is the kind of song they need right now. It's a love song, but it's more than just like a love song. It's something that all of us can kind of feel.
Yeah.
It's about if you listen to it, it's about like wanting intimacy with another person, and I think that's like the biggest thing that a lot of people need right now, because I don't hear a lot of people wanting that lately.
That's facts. And you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and be nosy. Like, is this like directed towards somebody, or did you draw this from experience, or was this just like a blank canvas song?
A lot of different experiences can be put into this, and I'm saying no. But yeah, this is about one particular person
Word.
when I wrote the song. Yeah.
Okay. So like, I mean, that takes a lot of courage. You know what I'm saying?
It does.
Like, to make the song about a person and drop it. You know what I'm saying? Like, have they heard it yet?
Yes.
Have they given you their reaction?
No.
That's respectable.
That's respectful. I get it. I
Yeah.
get it.
Yeah, that's what's up. So like, with you just dropped it, but what could we be expecting next from you? Like, maybe coming up for the summer or whatsoever.
Oh, dude, I got a couple things that are coming in. But like, definitely more music in this range. But like, I love neo soul. I love funk. Definitely want to.
Hold on. What kind of funk are we talking? You talking about PHONK or are you talking about FUNK?
We can get a little both. Don't worry.
I bet.
But no, funk.
Mm-hmm.
FUNK.
For sure.
The fun kind. The fun kind. Like that's the kind of music that I just love listening to, and like I love James Brown and Stevie Wonder as well, and I just want to tap into that kind of sound. Like I love what Silk Sonic did.
Yeah.
With Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak. I love that sound.
Yeah.
So I want to bring a lot of that too.
Okay, that's dope. A lot of cool, lively music. You know what I'm saying?
I love live music.
Yeah.
So I want to bring a lot of that, and I want to bring a lot of those instruments into my shows and stuff like that.
For sure. Now, I mean, I know that you play like the guitar, but are there any other instruments that you dabble with? Or?
So I'm learning piano. Okay, I'm learning piano. I want to learn the drums too. That's something I've really wanted to learn.
That's a bucket list for me too. Drums.
Yeah,
for sure.
The coordination, man, it's crazy. I don't know. Like, I don't know if you ever seen the drummer. Like, most drummers run the entire bands. Like, they're so good. And I just want to get to that level. But I've been playing guitar for almost 2 years now. Started really honing down like a year and a half ago, but getting better at it. I want to get better at that before I really move on. But, yeah.
Understandable. So how did things come up for you, like being able to work with Arturo and everything like that? Like, how did that process go?
So, I started posting on social media at a young age, and had a pretty good amount of success, like from TikTok and other things like that. But moved to Florida for a little bit to live out some of my music career, but and some things happened, some things didn't work out. So I moved back to Dallas, and I just wanted to kind of start all over for myself. And so I just started gigging out everywhere I could, going all over. And I get invited to come sing karaoke at my friend's gig. So I went there and I sang How Does It Feel by D'Angelo.
Wow. Okay.
First time I ever sang that song. And somebody got a recording of it and posted it. And that has been that is one of my more recent success that I've had. I was not expecting how much or how many people would see that video or the reactions that it got. I mean,
I was about to say that's like that song specifically is like it's a cultural classic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a cult classic. So it's just like when people touch it, like if you do it right, then you're gonna get the love that's deserved. But if you do it wrong, you're gonna get the hate that's deserved. You know what I'm saying?
No, I totally get that. And that's been ever since that video came out. I've just been booking shows and trying to get my music right. And like I'm ready. I'm ready to release a lot of stuff this next year. So I'm excited.
Oh, we're definitely excited for you too here at Pandora, man.
Yeah, thanks for having me out. This is super fun.
Yes, sir. But I mean, since it's early on in your career, you just dropped basically your debut single. You got more stuff on the way. I would like to ask you, if there was a word or a phrase that could describe, who you are right now as a person, what you feel, like maybe like how you feel spiritually, mentally, emotionally, or whatsoever. Like, what would that word or phrase be?
Oof, that's a good question. I really got to think about that. Oh, my God. Grateful. Just grateful, man.
Yeah.
This last year I've been getting aligned with, I've been able to reconnect with my family, my faith, and all my people, and have a new found love for music and my music career. So, a lot of times I thought about giving up or like had to restart from ground zero. Yeah. So all I can say is I'm grateful. I give it all to God. I give everything. And my family too. I love my family and all my friends who's been supporting me through all the years. I mean, that's real love. So that's all I can really say. Just grateful.
Yes, sir. And there it is, y'all. Dylan Williams, man. If you ain't heard about him, you better get hit right now, man. Next R&B wave, bro. Beautiful music, great voice, amazing talent, bro. We always got a spot for you down here in the A.
Appreciate that, man. Shout out Bernard, Serious Accent. We'll turn the camera to him. Hey. He's awesome. He's pretty tight. He's gonna show me around.
Appreciate you, bro.